menstruals in Ghana always go like? And unfortunately, they make you think that periods are the most beautiful thing that could ever happen to any female, right? But do you know that there are lots of females in rural communities in this country that cannot afford menstrual pads? Or do you also know that there are lots of females in rural communities that know nothing about menstrual health? Before I go ahead in this video, I want to do a very short demonstration to help you better understand and appreciate the use of sanitary pads. So with this demonstration, I have with me a used clothing, something that I used to wear, but then I'm going to use it as like the normal cloth that a lot of young girls in rural communities use. Before I even go ahead with this demonstration, I want you to take note that usually these young ladies use very old clothes that their parents or their moms don't really use again. So that cloth that your mom used to wear to church and then she no longer uses again. So you realize that these are poverty-stricken communities, and so they really use they use their clothes till they cannot be used anymore before they go ahead and pass it down, right? So let's assume that this is a really used cloth, very, very old cloth, right? So this is the first sample. Now we have typically sanitary pads that every young girl should be using. Then I have tissue. So in place of probably the sanitary pad or the cloth, we may use tissue. Okay, so these are like paper napkins. And I have a bottle of water. So first of all, I'm just going to cut this cloth, just a portion of it. I'm just going to cut a portion of the cloth. So this is the portion of the cloth that I cut. Mind you, I decided to use pretty much light cloth because worst case scenario, these are clothing that have been used for a long time. Because I mean, menstruation, it is not really serious like that, in quotes. So I'm going to just fold this into something like this. Then I use a sanitary pad. I don't want to open it fully, so this is how it looks like with the wings and everything. So I'll just take it out and stick it on the table. Then I'm going to use my tissue. So I'll just take 3. Yeah, 3 will be fine. And sorry, I'm still going to fold it again. Okay. Then I'm going to use water because we don't have blood to spare. Now I'm going to measure this so that it's going to be pretty much the same quantity of water on every specimen. So I'm going to do 2 of this, okay? Now this is a close-up view. When I take off the towel, you can see that there's a lot of water beneath it, right? For the tissue, there is so much water, so much water. And with the sanitary pad, this is what we have here, nothing. So this is the portion where the sanitary pad was, and there's nothing at all. With this short demonstration, you would all bear me witness that it is very important to use sanitary pads during that time of the month, because old and used clothes are not absorbent enough. How about tissue papers? Of course not. You guys saw it, right? And so I bring to you, in fact, with joy and gladness in my heart, I bring to you Pad Bank Ghana. This is an initiative under the auspices of the Sharearly Foundation. This initiative focuses on bringing free sanitary pads to young ladies in rural communities, especially those who can't afford to buy sanitary pads. This is great news, isn't it? Now, this project is done in different regions in the country, and so we don't just focus on one area, we focus on a lot of regions in the country. And guess what? This is not our first time. Now I'm going to give you a breakdown of how we go about it. So now we choose a particular region. So say we choose Greater Accra region, then we choose a place in a rural community in Greater Accra region, and we visit that community 3 times a year, and we make sure that upon every visit we give the young girls sanitary pads that will cater for them till our next visit. And so it's not something that we go and give them just one pad and say, oh, use it for this month and then we are done with you. No, we make sure that it is enough till our next visit, and we visit them 3 times a year, just for them to have a feel, just for us to provide them with sanitary pads and provide that comfort that they need during that time of the month. Our maiden event was held in Western region some time ago, and then we moved to the Ahafo region, and guess what? This year we are doing it in the Bono region of Ghana. And so I am here to seek your support and appeal that you help us provide sanitary towel for the young girl so that she doesn't miss class during that time of the year. Is that easy, right? Of course it is. And I know that everyone here watching me would be able to provide at least 1 pack of sanitary pad to help a young lady out there. Mind you that we are not only giving them these sanitary pads, we are also going to educate them on how to use it. We are going to educate them on proper menstrual health care so that they are able to avoid infections and other things that may harm them during that time of the month. Isn't that great news? And I know that you want to be part of a worthy cause. Grab your phone, grab anything, any device that you use in sending money, and dial this number. Give us a phone call if you want to donate, or just surprise us and send us mail. Do the mail for us. Send mail. In fact, give us Momo alerts. For Momo alerts ni hooky, like just be sending the money like that. Be sending the money like that, and make your reference pad so that we will know that this money that is coming into our account, we are going to use it to buy sanitary towels for our little girls so that they don't miss school. Charlie, we are all about the female gender, and girls are supposed to be going to school and stuff like that. You don't want menstruation to be a hindrance for a young girl not to go to school. Please and please again, support this worthy cause by sending us any amount of your choice to these mobile money numbers. Thank you so much for supporting a worthy cause. Thank you very much that you didn't make a young girl stay at home just because she's menstruating. Thank you, and God bless you.